Today, we're not just talking about a cool new idea. No, we're dismantling a prison, a mental prison, that honestly, most of us don't even realize we're trapped in. So, let's get into it.
Have you ever felt that? That weird, creeping feeling that the entire world has just been boiled down to two choices. You're either left or right, good or evil. You're either with us or you're against us. It's exhausting, right? And you know what? It's an intellectual trap.
And that's exactly what it is. Let's give it a name. The binary prison. It's not just some bad habit we've all picked up. No, it's a sophisticated cage. And it's designed to make you predictable, to make you controllable, to turn you into just another number, a replaceable cog in a machine.
Now, look, if you've ever felt like you're on the outside looking in because you refuse to just blindly pick a side, then I need you to stay with me until the very end of this. I'm serious, because the final piece of this puzzle isn't just a fun fact. It's the key that unlocks the entire cage.
So, if we're going to break out, first we have to understand the prison itself. We need to diagnose the psychology of the crowd that keeps this whole system running. We have to know our enemy.
The first guard at the gate is something psychologists call cognitive rigidity. It sounds complicated, but it's simple. It's a state where the brain just can't handle complexity. Seeing everything in black and white is a mental shortcut. It's a way to avoid the hard, messy work of actually thinking.
And that leads us right to this, the Dunning-Kruger effect. You know this one. It explains why the most rigid black and white thinkers are often the loudest ones in the room. Their insane overconfidence comes directly from a massive blind spot. They literally don't know what they don't know, so they shout their simple little certainties from the rooftops. And this is so crucial. You have to get this. For those trapped deep inside the binary prison, this is not a search for truth. It's a hunt for a dopamine hit. It's that chemical rush you get from being proven right by your tribe. It's an addiction to certainty, not a journey toward understanding.
But there is an escape. And to escape, you need a weapon. A weapon that's subtle, it's powerful, and it's available to every single one of us who's willing to pick it up. That weapon is nuance.
I mean, just look at this comparison. It's night and day. The binary mind sees a battlefield. It needs an enemy to feel alive, so it dehumanizes anyone who dares to disagree. But the nuanced mind? It's playing a completely different game. It's not trying to conquer, it's trying to understand. It embraces complexity.
This is the core skill right here. It's called dialectical thinking. This is the rare, almost magical ability to hold two opposing ideas in your mind at the same time without short-circuiting. It's being able to say, this thing can be true, and its exact opposite can also be true, depending on the context. This isn't being indecisive, it's a genuine superpower.
Now, here's the tough part. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. When you start to think this way, it can feel really lonely. The crowd panics when you don't react like an emotional puppet. They might call you arrogant or weird. But you have to remember, this loneliness is the price of admission for a strong mind. You are on the path to becoming your true, authentic self.
Okay, so theory is great, but how do we actually put this into practice? How do we turn this idea into a daily protocol? Well, I'm going to give you 3 concrete steps to start wielding this weapon of nuance today. Here it is, your new mental protocol. 3 simple but powerful habits. First, the core practice we talked about, dialectical thinking. Second, a defensive tool, mastering verbal economy. And third, your new foundation, embracing intellectual humility. Let's quickly break down those last 2. So verbal economy basically means you stop justifying yourself to people who aren't looking for truth, they're just looking for ammunition. And intellectual humility, oh, this is the ultimate power move. Saying, you know what, I don't know enough yet to have a strong opinion. That's not weakness. It is a sovereign act of power that makes everyone else confront their own noise.
And what's the end game here? What's the point of all this? It's a total transformation. By doing this, you stop being a functional zombie just reacting to headlines and outrage. You begin the journey toward what the brilliant Carl Jung called the true self, an authentic, whole consciousness that is finally free.
And let's be crystal clear. This isn't easy. It's a leap. It can feel absolutely terrifying to leave the comfort and safety of the crowd and choose to think for yourself. But you know what? It's the only path to a life that's actually truly yours.
So if this hit home for you today, I want you to make a choice.
A declaration. Go to the comments right now and write, "I choose the weapon of nuance." Seal the deal. This isn't for me, it's a symbolic act for you. It's a signal that you are no longer a puppet. You're not alone in this, you're just ahead of the crowd.